I believe we're going into a future where people care more about their digital assets than they do their physical. If you ask most kids what they'll do if they lost their Fortnite account, they'd be more concerned about that than their physical clothing. RTFKT is a brand built in the future. We create digital collectibles which can be redeemed for physical items. We're sparking the creator revolution and democratizing access to new technology. When I was growing up, I loved the internet and I got into streetwear, fashion and culture from a young age. I was creating pages with millions of followers and really had a good grasp on where technology, culture and gaming were going in the future. I got into crypto in 2014. I was actually building miners with my dad and mining Bitcoin and ETH, and then actually sold in 2014 when it crashed. I had my first major breakthrough with a custom sneaker company, and then we were the first to actually do gaming licensed IP sneakers. Became friends with Benoit and Chris, the other two co-founders. We had very similar interests and we set out together to build this brand of the future. In 2019, we started the company. We struggled to get funding because no one really understood what we were talking about digital items, virtual and physical. We went to E3 and everyone was like, virtual sneakers. But for me personally, coming from the sneaker background, out of a successful sneaker company, I saw how sneakers were becoming status symbols for Gen Z kids and how people were collecting them and assigning to a certain tribe. And I saw how physical marketplaces worked with traditional physical items, and I thought that whole process could be completely more frictionless with digital assets. We got funding, and then shortly afterwards Nike released a patent called the CRYPTOKICKS patent, and that really scared us from pursuing what we were doing. We carried on, and then we fought through a lot of like COVID and tough market environments, and then now we got acquired by Nike. We went through with the acquisition because we believe it was the first acquisition in the Web3 space. Second, it brings what we're doing at a small scale to a mass audience where people can understand the technology, join our community and actually grow and learn with us. We're very experimental, and every drop we do, we try to innovate and do something new, which is always a risk, but without risk, there's no innovation. So it's a core part of the RTFKT brand, which is innovation and pushing the future that we see forward. I think pre-acquisition we fundraised 11 million. At first it was tricky to fundraise because people didn't understand the space or there was no demand for NFTs at the time. But then the NFT boom happened and we were in the right time and the right place to really take our brand to the next level. And then from there we had unlimited investor interest and it kind of just went all uphill from there. So it was an interesting time to see how like pre-NFT boom to post. I'm most proud about our Clone X project. It was with my favorite artist, Takashi Murakami. That project of 20,000 avatars has traded hundreds of millions of dollars on the secondary market, which has made a lot of our early investors a lot of money, and we're kind of providing a lot of value to our community with airdrops and other utilities that we do. And for me, that was a key project in the RTFKT journey that's been amazing. We're really targeting our culture and we come from it and we're native to it. A lot of brands entering the space, they don't understand how internet culture works. We're all gamers and we come from this world, so we're creating what we think is the coolest brand, and we're here to democratize access, help people engage with this and also build their own brands. I would have told my 13-year-old self that you're gonna make a lot of mistakes, and mistakes are a core part of learning, and to become successful, you can't make the same mistake you made twice. So keep making mistakes, be experimental, and eventually, if your vision stays the same, you'll end up where you want to be.